Okay, so before this video starts, I just want to say, if you clicked on this thinking it's an actual review for anime games, first of all, get your life in order and stop playing them. And secondly, this video is satirical, as you could probably tell from the title and thumbnail. But anyway, pointless warning aside, let's go on with the video. Now, next up is The Simpsons Hit and Run. Normally, it would be number one on the list, but this one goes very in-depth and considers a lot more factors. Now, this modern classic boasts 4K Ultra HD graphics that even an SLI 3090 struggles with. It features realistic physics and reimagined locations from the unfunny, beloved TV show The Simpsons. Personally, I'm more of a Family Guy man myself, so that's why it's so far down, but I can understand why some will put it higher. Now, this anime game supports some of the highest caliber special effects to boast your anime powers just that little bit more. And 7th on the list, we have GTA Vice City Stories. Now, this beloved flop of a game is well known in the GTA community as one of the best animes of its time. The hyper-realism and naturalistic representation of the beautiful setting of Vice City made this an instant classic and still goes down as one of the greatest animes of its time. Next up, we have a classic, Caps to Riches, the perfect anime for kids aged 5 to 9. Everyone had this on their iPhone 4S, there's no doubt about that. This little monkey in a suit would guide you on how to make money and you'd be addicted to it for hours, and don't even try to deny it. It's so low down on the list as it's rumoured to have led thousands of children into a life of smashing random houses in order to get money. It's also said to have led children into a life of spinning wheels in hope to find people and force them to work for them. And bang in the middle of the list, we have Ninja Bread Man, a more unknown but still excellently made game. Ninja Bread Man features the latest in a 3D rendering technology and an emotional storyline that is bound to make even the most serial of killers cry. Coming up in the top 5, at number 5 is Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, and as GameSpot put it, this game is so astoundingly good that it manages to transcend nearly every boundary put forth by some of gaming's absolute best of the best and easily makes it into that dubiously extraordinary category of being one of the most incredible games ever. The game itself features an enhanced UI and a very detailed map, and as for missions, there aren't any. Overall, this is a very good anime game for children aged 15 to 18. Now, I will warn you fellas, this game isn't for the faint of heart. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is one of the scariest anime games out there and should only be played by 18s and over. The graphical enhancement of this game truly makes you feel immersed, and in horror games, especially as potent as this one, it must not, under any circumstance, be played by a child. Overall, I rate this game unplayable out of 10. Now, this is truly deserving of the number 3 spot, The Simpsons Wrestling. If you like anime fighting games such as I don't know any. I mean, yes, absolutely. I know loads, like the anime fighting game Yoshiji Okuduku Suru. Anyway, if you like anime fighting games, then The Simpsons Wrestling is the perfect game for you. Featuring soft body animations and ray-traced settings and arenas, this game puts The Simpsons tapped out to shame. And second on the list, now, if you didn't play this anime, then you didn't have a childhood. It's Tonka Search and Rescue, the number 1 game that you remember playing but don't remember the name of. Now, this isn't the most graphically enhanced game on the list, but it deserves the number 2 spot for its incredible fire effects and in-depth map detail. And now, the undefeated, the true number 1 of number 1s, the best anime game of all time throughout the entire history of the universe is Shaq Fu by Shaquille O'Neal. This game is told to have inspired the historical novella Kung Fu Hero and the Forbidden City, and it's said to be the inspiration behind the Mortal Kombat series. The game consists of the main character Shaquille O'Neal batting it out for, well, I'm not really sure why, but nevertheless, I feel as if I don't need to tell you why this is on the number 1 spot. But anyway, that's the end of the video. If you did go on to enjoy it, a like would be mental, and also don't forget to subscribe or I will boot your cat.